So I've got some interesting paintings to show you. And what we're going to begin with is this lighthouse. So maybe I should show you the photo first. So this is Cape Sada lighthouse on the island of Shikoku. And I went there in the summer of 2022. Looks a bit blurred. Anyway, it was really beautiful, and recently I did this painting of it. So the sky is just from my imagination. These clouds, I did them with some tissue. Yeah, and I'm really happy with the sky. I'm very happy with the lighthouse as well. And I love the birds, especially this one. It's kind of swooping through the air. I love it. And I've been studying birds a little bit, yeah. And maybe it's paid off. And I like my rays of light here and the texture. Maybe I needed something more. I've just got this feeling that it needs something more, but at the same time, I feel like I finished it. So, yeah. Anyway, you can buy the original on my website. It should be there somewhere. Hopefully you can find it. I'm still working on my website. And I did my full name. So that changed because people don't know who I am. And so if I start putting my full name on my paintings, they will know I'm Gareth Naylor. So, because I need to sell more paintings. But guess what? I sold 3 paintings at an art shop, a gallery, in a tourist town called Yufuin in the prefecture where I live. So I'm so happy about that. So happy. Anyway, let's move on to the second version I did because I always do more than one. So when I was there at the lighthouse, this was the sunset. And I really liked this. So I thought I'd paint the lighthouse again with this sunset behind it. It's actually in the wrong place. But so it could be a morning scene, I guess. But I love this. I'm really happy with how I did the clouds. And they've got a touch of yellow ochre in them. And it was such a joy to paint that sky. And I think, especially here, there's something really magical about this painting. And also, I love these rays of light. And that's just simply using a tissue. You have to be a bit bold. And I did a bit of some highlights with... It's kind of blurred when it gets close, but I did some highlights, and this is basically yellow ochre mixed with Chinese white. And I even like this thing here, this edge lighting. So, and I quite like the textural effect, but this bit here, this is quite magical. So I'm really happy about that. So that's the good stuff. Now for my present struggle. So maybe there'll be a link to this trip I did. Well, it'll be me painting that first lighthouse picture, but there'll be some clips of my original trip, just a few clips, but maybe you can get a feeling of the place. And some of the clips are absolutely wonderful. Near the end maybe, so you might have to skip, because it is a bit of a long video to say the least. But anyway, this was another scene I saw near the lighthouse, and I just loved this. This is a very delicate scene, and maybe I should talk more about this next week. But it's very delicate. I love the very delicate sky, the mist in the distance, and that misty sea. And then you've got this beautiful colour here. I mean, that is such a beautiful colour. I mean, I could say bluey green, but I don't know quite how to describe it. It's so beautiful. And I love this ruggedness here, these, rock faces or what do you call it? Cliff faces maybe, but you know, it's kind of like covered in trees and stuff. But it's beautiful. Anyway, I've had a few attempts, and this is where I'm really embarrassed to show you the following paintings, yeah. So I think this was my first attempt. Yeah, I'm not so happy with that. Then this is another one I did. Hopefully it's a bit better. I think that's definitely better. Yeah, maybe that's better. I really want to do a good painting of this scene because there's something about this scene that just really, I can feel something, you know, it's so beautiful. And I really want to be able to capture that beautifulness, you know. There's like something very rough about it, and at the same time, really delicate. You know, it's a weird contrast of like delicacy and harshness. I don't know, I think. And this is the one that I'm working on at the moment, so I went big. And hopefully, I think this is looking good. I haven't finished it yet. Maybe I'm getting there. Anyway, I will do a painting, whether it's the painting that I want to that I've got in my head and I'm able to express it, I don't know. But I will have a go. So that's all I've got here. I've tried to keep it simple and to the point. I think I managed to do it, thank God, and not a big ramble. You should have seen the previous attempt I did. It went on for like 20 minutes and it was such a ramble. Anyway, I intend to be back next week and to show you how I'm getting on with that. So, all the best to you and bye for now.